Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to John Hardin High School for tonight's 17th District Girls Soccer action. Tonight's matchup has the Central Hardin Bruins taking on the homestanding John Hardin Bulldogs. We're now going to turn it over to our PA announcer for tonight's starting lineups.
Number 0, Hannah Ferguson. Number 2, Molly Bryan. Number 3, Shelby Edson. Number 9, Jordan Rowlett. Number 11, Ava Sept. Number 12, Savannah Howell. Number 14, Chloe Hayes. Number 15, Audrey McGee. Number 20, Mallory Pretty. Number 22, Gabrielle Callahan. And number 24, Ava McGee.
On your feet, Bulldog fans, let's see the starting lineup for your John Hardin Lady Bulldogs. Number 0, Lacey Butler. Number 2, Tessa King. Number 4, Marisol Hodge. Number 5, Riley Darty. Number 6, Ayla Lawrence. Number 10, Kendall Lambert. Number 11, Alex Martin. Number 14, Alyssa Sanders. Number 16, Katie Holland. Number 18, Jayla Lay. And number 20, Jari Patek. Head coach, Kyle Muhammad, assistant coach, Tim Winger, and Lindsay Bruce.
So there we have the starting lineups again for Central Hardin. It'll be Molly Bryan, Shelby Edson, Jordan Rowlett, Ava Stith, Savannah Howell, Chloe Hayes, Audrey McGee, Mallory Pretty, Gabby Callahan, Ava McGee, and in goal for the Bruins is Hannah Ferguson. For John Hardin, Tessa King, Marisol Hodge, Riley Doherty, Ayla Lawrence, Kendall Lambert, Alex Rhinesmith, Alyssa Sanders, Katie Holland, Jada Lay, and Tiara Sissy, with Lacey Butler in goal for the Bulldogs. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownSelfStorage.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTown Exterminating, and West Point Bank. I'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. It's two 40-minute halves. For the most part, it'll be a running clock unless someone scores or the official stops it for a foul or injury. Looks like John Hardin will have the first touch. King with it. She'll send it to the outside. It's going to go out. That'll be a throw in Central. Callahan to throw this one in. Throw it down the line for John Hardin. That's Lawrence who'll try to keep it out. Back up the field. Played back to Callahan, trying to go to the middle. Howell will send that one across. Stith will send it all the way back to Ferguson. Rowlett outside to Callahan. Bryan with it. That'll be sent forward Trying to get this one to Hayes. She'll cross near the top. McGee trying to get back to Edson. She's going to send it out the other side. Ava McGee now with it. To Hayes. And the Bulldogs able to get that out of there. Stith comes up from the back, gets possession back for the Bruins. To Hayes. Outside for Bryan. She'll drive it in, cross. It's going to go through the box. Out the other side. Stith going to get to this one first. She'll keep it on this end for the Bruins. Edson now with it. Takes a left-footed shot. It's in. Shelby Edson with the goal.
Number 3, Shelby Edson.
So Edson with her goal. Central Hardin now up 1-0. And Smith with it. She tries to get it up for Sissy. Sissy again driving this one all the way up. Gets to the box. Callahan now for Central Hardin will turn it and send it away. Throw in John. Into Lambert. Plays it back. Audrey McGee gets it for Central. She's going to send it for her sister, Ava McGee. Sprinting back is Lawrence. Not there. Shot. And it's in. And Ava McGee with the goal with 37-14 to go here in this first half. And Central takes a 2-0 lead. John Hardin comes in 8-4-1 on this season, while the Bruins come in 4-5-2 on the year. Stith gets it back for Central. Ava McGee will send it across the field. Hodge sends it back up. Again, Hodge will send this one forward. It's going to get past the back line. Central will play it all the way up as Ferguson now gets it out to Callahan. To the far side. Ava McGee trying to get to Audrey McGee. Now played to the outside by the Bulldogs. That goes out. And it'll be a throw in. Bruins. Into Pretty. She'll get it to Hayes. Hayes leaves it to the outside for Callahan. She crosses top of the box. Audrey McGee had a foot on it. Molly Ryan now with it. She'll take a shot that's going to go across all the way to the other side. Never actually crosses the end line and goes out and it'll be a throw-in for the Bulldogs.
Central Hardin. John Hardin. Sub Amber JLA number 1, Kylie Parker.
Played into the box. Hayes waits on it there. Still with it. Knocked away by Hodge. Edson now gets it top of the box. She takes the shot. That'll go over the goal, and that'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Wednesday night, we're back on the air. We've had a change in our schedule. It actually will start at 8 o'clock. It'll be boys soccer action as Elizabethtown will host Boyle County. And that one will start at 8 o'clock. Looks like it'll be Butler to take this goal kick. Oh, I think the official was ready yet. Play to the outside. Now forward to King. King will send it up to midfield to Sissy. Again, played forward for Sissy. Stith comes back for Central to get it back. She's going to send it across to Brian. She'll take it down the right side. Driving in on Lawrence to the top. Edson there. Plays it back for Hayes. Hayes shot save. Down there midfield, Sissy trying to get it to the outside. Callahan back with it for Central. Hodge gets this one to King. Pretty will send it out the other side. Edson going to get there. Actually, not before number one. Parker got there. That'll go out. It'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Stiff to throw this one in. Another Central Hardin throw in. Stiff again to throw this one in. Just throw this one down the line, trying to get to Audrey McGee. Stops. So cross there. Hayes gets there first. Sanders there for John. Left-footed shot just over the crossbar. And it'll be a goal kick for John Hardin.
Sub John Hardin. In for number 5, Riley Doherty. Number 17, Gwen Cox.
Hodge had that one. That's going to go off of Brian. It'll be a Bulldog throw-in. And to Sanders. Now Central gets it back. Hayes outside to Brian. That goes out. It'll be another throw-in for the Bulldogs. Again, Hodge to throw this one in. That goes off the Bruins. Now it's King who will throw it in. Brian back with it for Central. Central Hardin up 2-0. 31:40 to go here in our opening half of play. Ava McGee with it. McGee with one goal already. Takes the shot. Saved by Butler. To the outside. Cox out there for the Bulldogs. Trying to get it to Parker. Stiff gets it back for Central. Again, possession kind of going back and forth. Ava McGee will get to this one on the far side. Looks to cross. Poked out that time by Lawrence Edson there for Central. Now Hayes, top of the box. She winds up. Shot. Save by Butler, but it will result in a corner kick. It looks like it'll be Molly Bryan heading down to take this one for the Bruins.
Corner, Central Hardin.
Send this one midway through the box. Going to go all the way out the other side. Parker gets there first for the Bulldogs. Pretty there for Central Hardin. Lambert playing it forward again to Parker. Right at midfield. Stith now there for Central. Has it to Pretty in the middle. This one will be sent across the field to Brian. Pretty again with it in midfield over to Stith on the other side. Sissy there for John Hardin. That one will be played forward off of Rowlett. Ryan Smith plays it outside to Parker. Pretty now with it for Central to Hayes. And McGee racing down the far side, not going to be able to get to it, and it'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Hayes going to throw this one in. It goes out off the Bulldogs. It'll be a throw in Central. Ava McGee to Audrey McGee. Edson. She's going to play it to Callahan. Ryan Smith hurrying back for the Bulldogs. And that one will be kicked out. Brian will get there. Trying to chip it back to Edson, but Hodge there for John Hardin. Now Edson gets it down in the corner. She'll cross. Trying to find Audrey McGee. Plays it to the top. Hayes. Hayes shot. And it's in. And Chloe Hayes with the goal. The third goal of the day for Central Hardin. So Shelby Edson, Ava McGee, and now Chloe Hayes, each with a goal. This is a Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming. Brought to you in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownSelfStorage.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. I think they triggered it back in before the official was ready.
Central Hardin.
Looks like Stith will send this one in. Lawrence trying to get it to the outside. Now played forward. Lambert now with it for the Bulldogs. Stith poked it away to Ava McGee. Trying to Audrey McGee. Now Lawrence will send that one forward to King. Hayes gets back for Central to Pretty. Pretty keeps possession. She'll play it forward on the outside. It's going to go out. That'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Pretty now with it. Edson. Brian asking for it on the outside. That's going to be offside. Left just a little too early, and that'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs. Looks like this will be Lawrence to take this one. For John Hardin, their next match will be Wednesday as they will host Fort Knox. For Central Hardin, back in action on the 21st as they will host LaRue County. Ava McGee on the far side now into the box trying to pass it over. He's a little too close to the goal as Butler will get that one. Stith on the far side. Now Pretty with it for the Bruins. Back to Howell. That goes out off of Central, so it'll be a Bulldog throw-in. Bryan with it right at midfield for Central. So send it forward, and I'll have an offsides on the Bruins, and it'll be a free kick for John Hardin. And we have 25-15 to go here in the first half. Central Hardin on top, 3-0.
Free kick, John Hardin.
And it'll be Lawrence that will take this one. Edson heads it back to Almasare. To the outside, Audrey McGee, and she's going to send it up the far side. Avery Payne chases after that one. For the Bulldogs, it's Hazema over there. Crossing, poked free, out. Able, oh, shot, knocked away by the Bulldogs. Shot again from Audrey McGee and saved by Butler. Butler will punt this one away. Callahan will let this one go out. It'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Down the line. Lang with it now as Lawrence back there for the Bulldogs. Bryan now has it. Turns, shot, and Butler will stop that one. Went all the way back, and they will play it back to Ferguson. The middle, Almasari now with it. Out to Rowlett. Rowlett going to go up the left side. Payne over there for Central Hardin. Cox there for John Hardin. Sends that one in, and Butler will get that. Trying to get it to Lang. And that'll go over the goal. It'll be a goal kick for
Goal kick,
John Hardin.
Substitution. In for Gwen Cox. Number 4, Marisol Hodge.
So Butler will take this one. Ryan Smith on the outside with it for the Bulldogs. Trying to send it forward. Callahan gets it. King will send it down the left side for the Bulldogs. Lay chasing after it. Rowlett gets there for the Bruins. To Bryan, to Almasarwe in the middle. Audrey McGee now with it right down the center. Lawrence coming back for the Bulldogs. Shot, and it's in. Audrey McGee with the 4th goal of the day.
Number 15, Audrey McGee.
So McGee sisters each with a goal today.
Sub for Central Hardin.
Tune in weekly to HCEC-TV to see all of our productions on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. King to Lay. Lambert now with it. And that one's going to go out. It'll be a throw in.
Throw in Central
Bruins. Almasarwe with it. She'll send it to the middle. To Audrey McGee, who plays it back for Pretty. To the outside for Payne. We have offsides on the Bruins.
Free kick, John Hardin.
21-13 to go here in this first half of play. Lawrence will take this free kick. Towards the middle. Play to the outside. Goodman trying to get this one forward. That's going to go out and be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Ryan Smith to throw this one in.
John Hardin sub. And for April Heisman, number 17, Quinn Cox.
Lang with it. Lambert gets it back for the Bulldogs. King gets there, keeps it in play. That's going to go off of the Bulldogs throw in. Goodman will throw this one in to Lang. That stays in, Ryan. Smith going to play it to the middle. Sissy now with it for the Bulldogs. Edson close out. It's tapped to the outside. Racing back is Payne. Sissy going to keep it on the far side. App there for the Bruins. Sissy still trying to find some space. And Payne will come out with it for the Bruins, trying to get it ahead to Lang. Hodge stride for stride with her over there. Into the box is Lang. Plays it back. Audrey McGee now with it. Trying to find some space. Shot. And it's in. Audrey McGee with her second goal of the day. McGee again with her second goal.
And number 1, Kylie Parker.
Sissy will kick this one off for the Bulldogs. 5-0 our score now. Central Hardin on top. Engström now with it on the far side. She'll play it back to App. Sissy got to it. That'll be out and it'll be a throw in for the Bruins. App to throw this one in. Can go down the line trying to get it to Abel. Pretty now with it. To the outside. Engström just a little too far. It'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Oh, they're going to say it was a throw in. Central Hardin. Quick throw in. Davey Abel trying to get to that one. Lawrence there for the Bulldogs. Abel able to turn it. That'll go out. It'll be a throw in Central. It's like App will send this one in.
Central sub. And number 7, Leah Van Zandt.
Hodge tried to clear that one. Abel there for Central. That's going to go over the end line. And it went off of the Bulldogs, so it'll be a corner kick. And it looks like it'll be Audrey Payne to take this one. Sorry, Avery Payne. Sent to the far side. Engström headed it, and it's Hodge that kicks it out of the goal. It'll be another corner kick, but a good save that time by Maricel Hodge. And it's going to be Engström that will take this corner. We can't see down into that corner, sorry. That one to the far side, headed back towards the middle. That was a handball on Central, so it'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs.
Free kick, John Hardin.
Lawrence will send it right up the middle of the field. Almasarwe gets it back for Central. Now play to the middle. Abel there for Central. So send it forward, trying to get it to Ingstrom. We've got offsides on the Bruins. Nice save by Butler, but it'll be a free kick for Central. For John Hardin.
Free kick, John Hardin.
Lawrence. It's Almasari sends it back. Lambert now going to send it up John Hardin's right side. Coming back to the middle. Doherty almost got to it. Now it'll be Lambert who has it. Lambert challenged there by Garrett. That'll go forward. Rowlett will keep it in, turns it, but sends it out, and it'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Looks like it'll be Lay that will come to throw this one in. Like King will come back in for the Bulldogs. Again, a reminder, we're back on the air Wednesday night. We'll be at Elizabethtown for boys soccer as they will host Boyle County. Down in the corner, Garrett and Lambert fighting over that one. Now it'll be sent forward. Ryan Smith, this one rides the line. She's going to let it go out. She'll quickly throw it in. Headed towards the middle. Almasari there. Lambert there for the Bulldogs. Van Zant, she'll send it over into the middle. Payne with it now. Payne going to go to the far outside. Ingstrom there. That'll go off of, I believe it was Sanders, and we'll roll right to Butler. She'll be able to punt that one away. Ryan Smith plays that one up. Garrett back with it for the Bruins to Payne in the middle of the field. And I have offsides on the Bruins. Will be another free kick for the Bulldogs. King played it towards the middle. Payne there for Central to App on the far side. That'll go out. Throw in John Hardin.
John Hardin.
App will send it the other way. Lawrence will get to this one first for John Hardin. Goes off of a Bulldog, and now it'll be Ryan Smith with it. As Goodman chases after, we'll have a foul, and it'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs. 13:08 to go here in our first half. Central Hardin on top, 5-0, with Shelby Edson, Ava McGee, Chloe Hayes, and back-to-back goals by Audrey McGee. This one comes up, and Garrett let that one roll out. We'll have a sub in for Central. And Garrett will throw this one in.
Number 12, April Heisman.
Payne with it. Back to Garrett. Amasarwe to the outside for Garrett again. She'll send this one forward. Goodman will send it into the middle, trying to get to Abel. Van Zant is there. She's going to forward it to Goodman. Ryan Smith trailing behind. Goodman, shots. Saved by Butler. She had stopped it, and the ball was spinning towards the goal, and able to pounce on that one. Lay with it for the Bulldogs. Sends it towards the center. Payne heads it. Now Garrett with it. Sent right back to Garrett. Goodman with it. Trying to get back to Garrett, a little behind her, able to keep possession. Ryan Smith now gets it back for the Bulldogs. Trying to get it to Lawrence. Lawrence will send it up near midfield. Sissy there for the Bulldogs. Howell there for Central. Have a foul, and it'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs.
Free kick, John Hardin.
Again, Lawrence will take this one. Bounced around. Almasarwe hits it up in the air. Goodman comes to it. Almasarwe will take it from there. Lambert in front of her. Sends it down. And Ryan Smith shields off Almasarwe. Van Zant keeps possession for the Bruins. Hodge there. And a save by Butler. Popped up in the air. King for the Bulldogs sends it back, but Payne gets it for the Bruins. Now Goodman with it. To the middle. Van Zant and Lawrence. Now Hodge there. Now Abel. Almasarwe back for Van Zant. So going to try to slip this and throw it to be offsides on the Bruins.
Free kick, John Hardin.
Lawrence will take this one. And the Bulldogs back in action on Thursday as they will host Fort Knox. Rowlett sends that one back near midfield. And the next game on the schedule for Central is on Saturdays. They will host LaRue County. It goes off of the Bruins. It'll be a throw-in for the Bulldogs.
Penalty, John Hardin.
Subs in on both sides.
Subs, John Hardin and Central Hardin.
Make sure everybody gets off the field. Bouncing around. And Ferguson will come out and get to that one. Ferguson will roll it out to this side. Audrey Garrett there, now to Almasarwe. Lambert for Central. Play it forward. Trying to get it back to Audrey Garrett. That one stopped. Lawrence gets to that. Towards the middle. Hayes now with it for Central down to the corner. Cross there. Kicked back out by the Bulldogs. More subs coming in.
Central Hardin. Number 20, Mallory Purdy. Number 15, Audrey McGee. And number 2, Molly Bryant.
Played back. Pretty now with it for the Bruins. To Audrey McGee. That'll be sent back across the field by the Bulldogs. Garrett. That goes out to be a throw in Central. Garrett to throw this one in. Down the line. Again, I apologize. I can't see down into that corner there. Ball's played back out. Ryan with it now. Ryan Smith in front of her. Ryan still with it. She'll cross. And shot saved by Butler. I believe it was Ava McGee that took that shot from the other side. Stith will just kind of escort this back to Ferguson. She'll send it the other way. 6:20 to go here in the opening half. Central Hardin on top 5-0. Ava McGee back with it. She's going to get this one to Bryan. No one in front of her except Butler. One-on-one. Shot. Score. Molly Bryan.
So, Central Hardin by number 2, Molly Bryan.
This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. I'd like to thank all of our sports coverage sponsors: Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownSelfStorage.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTown Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Bruins now lead 6-0 with 6 minutes to go. The Mercy Rule in KHSAA is a 8-goal difference in the second half. Ava McGee back with it. She'll take it down to the corner, park it there for the Bulldogs. That's going to go out. They'll throw in for Central. And it'll be Ava McGee to throw this one in. Into Audrey McGee. Lambert in front of her. She'll cross. Goes off of Lawrence, and it'll go out, and it'll be a corner kick for the Bruins. So Ava Stith will come to take this one. She's going to send this one about halfway in. Goes off of Ava McGee and goes out, and that'll be a goal kick for John Hardin. And more subs.
Goal kick, John Hardin.
Butler will send this one in to Sissy. Plays it back for Lawrence. Pretty now with it for the Bruins. Ava McGee trying to get through. Stopped there by Parker. Now to the outside. Sanders going to send that one up John Hardin's right side. That'll go out. Throw in Central. And we'll have another sub.
And for Central Hardin, number 22, Gabrielle Callahan.
Edson now with it right at midfield. Edson opened the scorings. We're going to have offsides on Central. Just a couple of minutes into the game, Shelby Edson scored the first goal of the night for the Bruins. Also scoring tonight, Ava McGee, Chloe Hayes, Molly Bryan, and Audrey McGee has 2 goals tonight for the Bruins. Lawrence to take this free kick. Falls to Edson. She'll get it ahead to Callahan. Now back to Bryan. That one goes off of Sissy. She has possession now right at midfield. Taps forward. That'll go out. Throw in Central. Quick throw in. Callahan down the line. Sissy there for the Bulldogs. That one's be a foul, and it'll be a free kick for John Hardin.
Free kick, John Hardin.
Lawrence again to take this one. Edson gathers that one in. Bryan now with it. Send this one to the far side. Ava McGee will get there first. Turns. Saved by Butler. Comes back out. Shot by Audrey McGee with the left foot. That's going to go wide left, and it'll be a goal kick. John Hardin. Just over 2 minutes to go here in this first half of play. Parker now with it. Trying to play it up on the far side. Stith gets it back for Central to Ava McGee. Send it towards the middle for Hayes. Now Audrey McGee with it. Pretty to Bryan. Hayes asking for it in the center. Closing in is Callahan. That's going to go miss to the right. Not sure. They're going to say it's a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Just over a minute now to go. Butler take this goal kick. Callahan trying to get to it. Lawrence will play it outside to Sissy. That goes out off of John Hardin. This one will be thrown ahead to Hayes. Hayes will take it into the box. Lawrence there now. Parker in front of her. Across to Audrey McGee. She squares up. Shot. Saved by Butler. It was off of Lay. Stith there for Central. Hardin. To the middle for Pretty. Under 10 seconds to go. And that will do it for the first half. Central Hardin on tops, 6-0.
Our score after the first half of play is John Hardin 0.
This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs, featuring Bark, protect what's most important. BBTEL Stream, watch TV from your BBTEL app. BBTEL Secure, a safer home awaits. BBTEL Blast, make the most of your Wi-Fi. Visit bbtel.com today. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Bardstown, Brandenburg, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownSelfStorage.com, finally a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs, featuring video surveillance, climate-controlled self-storage, but also storage for RVs and boats with electrical outlets in every spot to keep everything charged up and ready to go when you are. Go to eTownSelfStorage.com for more information. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown at 311 Steel Drive. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company. It's been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. West Point Bank, working better together, online at westpointbank.com. We'll be right back after a short timeout with second half action.
Welcome to the grand opening of the Southern Way Storage Facility in Elizabethtown. To celebrate our grand opening, you get your first month of storage free. Now let's go check out this brand new facility.
Hello, I'm Gina Ryan, Director of Hardin County Educational and Community Television. Today we're sitting with one of our longtime sponsors, West Point Bank, and Josh Hubbard, who is the president of West Point Bank, has been with us the whole time. So tell us, Josh, where did West Point Bank begin?
So West Point Bank actually began in West Point, which is in northern Hardin County. That was the first facility that the family that owns the bank now purchased, along with the Radcliffe office. And then we have since moved south. So we started in West Point, then Radcliffe, and then Elizabethtown, Glendale, and Upton. So we have 5 locations, I guess basically from the north end of the county all the way to the south end of the county.
The purpose, I'm assuming because you were close to Fort Knox, did that have any nature of being a bank too?
Obviously, with the economic impact that Fort Knox provides to this community and to this county, that factored into the decision to get into the Hardin County market.
Tell about the services that your bank provides.
So West Point Bank is a full-service bank. Again, we are located in Hardin County and a small portion of LaRue County. We are a full-service bank offering everything from loans, checking accounts, IRAs, CDs. If there's a service that you need in the banking business, we can pretty much do it.
And you have a wonderful staff. You want to talk about your staff?
We do. We have a staff of a little bit north than 50 employees, and I tell you, they make my job easy. In my opinion, they are the best staff of any bank, any organization throughout the community. We always strive to provide exceptional customer service, whether it's opening a deposit account, whether it's closing a loan, whatever we're doing, we strive to treat people the way that they need to be treated. Give them an honest answer, a timely answer, and just do everything we can to take care of them.
You are also big time sponsors in the community. So tell me about that vision.
Yes, it's very important for us to give back to the communities that we serve. We have, again, serving the north end of the county all the way to the south end of the county. If there's a festival, if there's a parade, if there's a fundraiser, we're usually there. We've done some other projects with ECTC, Baptist Health Hardin, the Chamber of Commerce. We really strive to give back to the communities that we reside in, that we do business in, because a lot of times the people that are working here live here, and
right.
It's important to give back.
Right. You may be having some new locations. Is that a possibility?
We're always looking for growth and expansion. Still kind of looking through a couple of areas. But yes, we have grown tremendously over the years at West Point Bank. I think it's a testament to the relationships that a lot of our staff has built with people in the community and word of mouth advertising. And yes, we have outgrown some of our facilities. We recognize that, and we'll see what comes out in the future. So,
your sponsorship helps with our live sports coverage. And what sports did you participate in?
Growing up, if it involved a ball, I pretty much played it. I wasn't always the best, but I certainly had a good time and learned a lot from sports. And I think that's why it's important for us to sponsor some of these local sports. Life is tough.
Yeah.
You're not going to win every game. You're not going to win every battle. You've got to learn how to win the right way. You've got to learn how to lose the right way. You have to work as a team. And sports a lot of times teach you a lot of life lessons. And we recognize at West Point Bank that a lot of these high school students, whether they play sports or not, in years to come are going to be leaders in this community. And it's important for us to sponsor this and hopefully, be a part of their growth in the future.
Mm-hmm. And how do people get in touch?
Yes, so they can stop by any of our branches. Again, West Point, Radcliffe, Elizabethtown, Glendale, and Upton. WestPointBank.com. You can always call us as well too. The main number here is 270-763-8282. And stop in anytime.
Great. Thank you again, Josh.
you.
And thank you for joining us at home and watching this excellent sporting event. We are here with one of our long-standing sponsors for our live sports coverage. We're at Waddell's Recycling, Salvage. They do a number of different things, so I'm just going to call it Waddell's. And joining me today is Colby Gibson, who of course has been working here the majority of your married life.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. 14 years.
14 years. So that's an easy way to remember your anniversary.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Tell me about the history that you know with Waddell's.
So it started with my father-in-law years and years ago. He's done a number of different things, but he's been in the scrap business most of his life. It's something he's always enjoyed. So, and it's just progressed into a bigger and bigger operation over the years. So, and it started out with him, and then his two sons, Kalen and Brandon, both helping out at a very, very young age. And then I came on board about 14 years ago.
What type of service is your top service?
So we do a little bit of everything. We will take anybody from a Kroger bag of cans up to somebody that had a whole semi-trailer full of cans. We try to treat everybody the same. We just try to provide the same good service to everybody we can, whether you're just a little bitty guy scrapping a little bit of metal or you have a large demolition project with tons and tons and tons of steel. So.
Awesome. We're going to get a tour and see some of the tools that they use in order to do their job. How large is the layout?
So this facility here is 40 acres, and it's laid out. When you pull in the parking lot, you'll come in and the scales are right here. We've got red lights, green lights to tell you when to pull on and off the scales. The girls in the office will weigh you, and then you just go to the back with your steel. All the steel gets unloaded in the back and you weigh back out. And then we have our non-ferrous building, which is to the right when you pull in. All your stuff like your copper, your brass, your aluminum, your Coke cans, all that type of stuff goes in this building and gets segregated separately.
And then you recycle that,
Yes.
Is that it?
Yep, so we will take it, we will process it, get it ready for the mill, a shredder, wherever it's going for its final destination to get melted back down and turned back into a new product.
Now, we're putting that in there, so how much is that?
That's 1,120 pounds,
And how many cans?
around 35,000.
35,000.
Because when I Google it, it says it takes 32 cans to make a pound. That'll go to a place, those will probably go to a place and they will get stuck straight in an injection furnace and they'll get made back into new cans.
So Colby, to me, this looks like it's always busy.
Yes.
So explain to me, what is this?
So that is that's a Genesis stick shear. It's used mainly to downsize large scrap. You can cut up, dozers with it, school buses, just any type of big heavy iron. We use that to prepare it either down to mill spec, or we've got another shear on the pad back here that will prepare it small enough to go into it.
And then the claw.
There's several of the claws, as everybody likes the claws, watching them work, and the magnets as well. They're just used to unload people's scrap, load trucks out, process scrap. It makes life easy for us. So we have a lot of those machines around here. It just makes it easier for us and makes it easier to unload customers, because that's kind of what it's about too. The easier people get in and out, the better off they are and the more they like it. So.
Now the magnet, does it only pick up metal or does it pick up other types of?
It will only pick up magnetic steel.
Okay.
So any type of brass, copper, aluminum, it will not pick up. But it makes it super nice for small pieces of steel that you would have to pick up piece by piece with your hand. It'll pick up several thousand pounds at one time and just make hours of work in a minute. So here we've got 3 magnets and we've got 4 machines with grapples. And then we've also got 4 wheel loaders. Those are used a lot to unload cars off customers, junk cars, and then crush them in the car crusher, stuff like that. So there's a lot of moving pieces going around here all day long.
Now we walk back here, not everybody gets to walk back here, but it looks like you have part of our bus garage.
Yeah, so we buy a little bit of everything. We buy semi trucks and cut them up. We buy school buses and cut them up. Just anything that's at the end of the life span for it, it comes here to get recycled and then turned back into new steel.
How many days a week are you open?
We're open Monday through Friday, 7 to 4, and then Saturday from 7 to 1.
Now, we had talked before about some new things that you offer,
Yep.
right? In terms of dropping off and picking up?
So we have a whole lot of roll-off boxes. Dumpster service has gotten super popular. It's easy to take a 22-foot long dumpster and put all your scrap in it, and then we come pick it back up, weigh it in, pay you for it. And it's kind of on that, like we talked about up front. You can do it with smaller stuff, help out individuals clean out a barn, or we can go up to a big tear down at a factory, or just general scrap that rotates all the time from a factory. So a little bit of everybody.
Now we're saying scrap, not trash.
Yes, yep. So we are into recycling any type of metal. We don't do any paper, plastics, cardboard, any of that stuff. That would be a whole nother realm of things to get into, and it would take a whole lot more people.
Now another thing is you do pick apart.
Yep. So we save some cars that we think still have some parts left on that may be valuable, or say it's an older car that they're not going to make that car again. We may only sell one part off of it, and it may sit here a year, but that right guy comes along and gets it, and we hate seeing it get crushed if it's still got a little bit of usable stuff left in it. So we can pull it, they can pull it, we can price it either way.
You all are such good stewards and sponsors of our schools, area schools. Why is that important to you?
Well, I mean, we're rooted in this community. This is where we're from. We live here. Our kids go here. We've got family that works there and stuff, so it's just a big part to us. We like to give to people whenever we can, and then the schools is just a really helpful place to do that in.
What do you think people would be most surprised about this facility?
So our number one thing is cleanliness. A junkyard or scrapyard typically has a reputation for being nasty, flat tires, just not well kept. We try everything we can to keep this place really clean, keep everything picked up, and that's the number one thing a lot of people say have never been here is, wow, it's clean. I wasn't surprised, I wasn't expecting to see this. So
yeah, and it's not the landfill.
No,
Okay.
No, it's all scrap. All the customers unload on the concrete pad back here in the back. It stays blowed off, swept off. We just try to, it's hard, but we try to keep it as clean as we can just to make it simple, like we talked about. People come in here, get unloaded, and get back out, and get their money.
Now, do you pick up cars?
Yes, yep, we do have a rollback. You just call the office and tell them, hey, I've got a junk car that's no longer good to me, or it's at the end of its life, and yeah, we can send our rollback out to pick it up gladly. So, and then you'll still get paid for it. So
that's awesome. Well, Kobe, I want to thank you
for
having me here today and showing me around. And we did talk about your location.
Yes.
And sometimes people may be confused with where you're located.
Yes.
So let's explain that again.
So we're right off exit 91, about a mile off exit 91. It's 311 Steel Drive is the address. We're right next door to Doug's Towing and Recovery. They've been there a long time, pretty easy to find as well. If they ever have any questions, they can call us at 270-982-7206, and we'll be glad to give them directions how to get here. We're kind of at the dead end of this street almost, so it's kind of, we're not out on the main road, but we should be pretty easy to find for everyone.
Okay, well, thank you again, Kobe.
All right, no problem. Thank you all.
Thanks for the sponsorship,
Yep.
and we're going to get back to some of those exciting games.
Welcome back to John Hardin High School for tonight's 17th District Girls Soccer action. Our halftime score has Central Hardin on top, 6-0 over John Hardin. Scoring tonight for the Bruins. It's all started with Shelby Edson, then Ava McGee, followed by Chloe Hayes, and then Audrey McGee scored 2 goals back-to-back. And the scoring closed out in that first half by Molly Bryant. So it'll be Central Hardin with first touch. Edson with it. Sends that forward. Lawrence there for now Bryan on the outside. King in front of her. Bryan will take it down. Now crosses. Sissy gets a foot on that. Lambert will send it back out. It's going to go right to Bryan though. She'll now lay it off. Callahan with it. She crosses inside. Ava McGee gives it up for Hayes. Hayes' shot's going to go off of, I believe, Hodge, and then Butler will pick it up. Butler will punt this one away. Comes down to Stith. Howell now with it. So we're going to go to the outside for Callahan. To Pretty in the middle. Trying to get it to Hayes. Sanders will send that one back out to Parker. Parker will send it up John's left side. Rowlett now with it for Central. She weaves her way forward, sends it towards the corner. Bryan there. Drives in, shot. It's in, and Molly Bryan with her second goal of the day.
Central Hardin by number 14, Chloe Hayes.
And so 7-0 our score. The Mercy roll in KHSAA is 8 goals in the second half. So we'll get the clock straightened out. For John Hardin, they're back in action on Thursday, right back here, as they will host the Fort Knox Eagles. And for Central Hardin, their next scheduled game will be this Saturday as they will host LaRue County Hawks. Lambert now with it. Callahan now with it on the far side. Going to play this one forward for Bryan. Takes it into the box. Lays it back. Edson shot. That'll go over everything and will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs.
Substitution, Central Hardin.
Subs in. Our next game will be on Wednesday night. Actually, I've spoken correctly. John Hardin hosts on Wednesday night. They will host Fort Knox. Our next game will be Wednesday night as well, as we will have Elizabethtown hosting Boyle County in boys soccer action. Hal plays that one back to Rowlett. Trying to get to Hayes. Ryan Smith there. I believe we had a handball, and it'll be a free kick for the Bruins.
Free kick, Central Hardin.
It'll be Shelby Edson to take this one. Quickly into Hayes. Audrey McGee, she'll play it to the outside for Bryan. Shot with the left foot, it's in! And Molly Bryan gets the hat trick. And that will do it for our game. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. eTownSelfStorage.com, finally a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company that's been serving the surrounding area since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. For Central Hardin, they improved to 6-4-1 on the season, while the Bulldogs fall to 8-5-1 on the year. Again, we're back in action on Wednesday night as well, boys soccer action from Elizabethtown High School. For all of us here at HCEC-TV, I'm Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.